High yields on stable coins, yeah, that's where my bag at. All I really need is Wi-Fi, getting money on DeFi, mega cash on M.I.M.S. You better run when the runners run, show you how to get your money up. Dollar inflated like bubble gum, markets are jumping like double dutch. Buying up gold till I get a ton, crypto, yeah, I got some. You better run when the runners run, you better run when the runners run.
All right, happy Monday, everyone. It is October 23rd, 2023. Beautiful fall day in Michigan. As always, I got my brother here, Ricardo Hamilton, aka M.I.M.S. Make it make sense. My man, how was your weekend? Everything good?
Yeah, man. You know, the kind of blessings right now. A lot of things going on, but it's always a great time when you spend some time with your loved ones. You know, make preparations, and you know, just enjoy life. So, man, the weekend was good. No complaints on my end. How about yours, brother?
Man, it was good. I was, kind of waiting to see how everything would shake out with the Infinity Pi launch. Everything went great. We got up to $1.14, 3.3 million liquidity locked, market cap of 74 million. So right now, guys, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to be creating a video on how to withdraw because I've already gotten my daily earnings. So we will get that out in the groups and in the app today or tomorrow once I make sure I got everything set. But very, very successful launch. So congratulations to everyone that got into 1.0, and 2.0 is just getting started. So I'm looking forward to seeing people win with that. Today, guys, again, it's Mindset Monday. So we just want to give you guys some quick encouragement to really just crush this week like you should every week. And this to me is one of my favorite motivational speeches. I listen to it quite a bit just to get you guys in that grind mode of being the hunter. Okay. And Ricardo, you'll probably recognize this when we pull it up here, but we're just going to make some comments to it. And then we'll get you guys on your way and let you crush this week. Oh, wait a second. I think I have the wrong. There we go. Nope. There we go.
Are you a gazelle or are you a lion? And let me tell you the difference between a gazelle and a lion. When the gazelle wakes up, it runs. But if a lion ain't chasing it, it stops running. But when the lion wakes up, it don't need nobody to push it. It pushes itself. Why? Because he realizes that if he does not catch that gazelle, not only him, but his family don't eat. What are you playing this game for? What's your passion? What's your drive? What's your purpose? What's your purpose for playing this game?
And I know this sounds kind of crazy, but I think that's a question a lot of people don't ask themselves. They're so busy with the 9-to-5 grind. They never slow down and ask themselves, why am I doing this? They're in survival mode, right? They're the gazelle. They're only running when they have to run. They don't have a master plan. They don't have goals. And to me, that's one of the biggest mistakes people make. And I understand why it's difficult to do that today, especially, as the economy is struggling right now.
No alarm clock needed. My passion wakes me up. My drive wakes me up. My determination wakes me up. My ability to be, do, and have whatever I want, it wakes me up. What wakes you up? What drives you? Why are you playing this game? Is it just a game? Or do you eat it? Do you sleep it? Do you drink it? Have you possessed the game? When you are a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. You a gazelle, you gonna come up short. You a gazelle, you gonna have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You trying to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode. Nothing impressive happens in gazelle mode. Nothing happens in run mode, give up mode, quit mode. scared mode, fearful mode, nothing happens. Everything happened in lion mode like I'm coming to get you. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process. A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live.
So that's kind of what I entitled this today, Ricardo, is you have to love the process, love the grind, love the come up. You know, the famous saying of life is a journey, not a destination. And if in your mind you're thinking of, oh, I want this to end. I want to get to the end where I have all the money and all the freedom. That's why you're struggling. You have to learn to embrace the pain, love the process, because that's the fun part, guys. If you don't love the process, you're not going to get to that destination.
Yeah, that transition. And there's a lot of growth in that transition, but it gets so exciting on the other side. And when you start to reach and see that light at the end of the tunnel, you know, it's almost like when you're working out and you start to see the results, you know, but it first had you first had to make that change, you know. And I think about that saying, you know, rise until lambs become lions, you know, and that's what we, you know, people have been, you know, sold the American dream, sold that everything is fine. And then now people have to realize that actually your dream is better than the American dream. You know, it's what you want for your life and an opportunity to get it.
And I just thought of this too is, you know, when you start working out, you're not going to see results for 2, 3, maybe even 4 weeks. But you can't, you know,
definitely will feel it.
Yeah, you'll feel it. You'll feel that pain, right?
Yeah.
But you have to enjoy that process of going to the gym. Same thing with your finances, okay? When you're like, I'm going to get my house in order, I'm going to pay off this debt, I'm going to improve my credit. It's not fun, okay? It's not fun setting up your budget for most people. I kind of like it, but it's not fun trimming back, you know, how much you're spending and not going out as much, not going on as many vacations, okay? But you have to enjoy that process because you know in the end, that's what's going to allow you to win. So we're encouraging you guys, whether it's with your mindset, your finances, your health, trust that process and enjoy the process, the grind, the come up. That is the only way you're going to win.
Live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. I'm like the lion. I'm not the gazelle. I don't need something external to motivate me. I find something within. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time, you go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another. Keep playing the game. Keep grinding. Keep working. Look at your belief system every single day and stick with it. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. From this day forward, I will give 120% or nothing at all. When you want something bad, you can't count the cost, because if you count the cost and you see how much it costs, you might quit, you might give up. So you got to go in knowing that I don't count the cost. I do as many push-ups as it takes, as many.
I love that saying there is, you know, don't count the cost, guys. If you have a dream, if you have your goals, you can't say, well, you know, I'll put this much time towards it and then we'll see what happens. Okay. You're setting yourself up for failure there. You go in saying, this is already done. I know it's already done because I'm going to keep working until it is done. That's the mindset you have to have with whatever you want to accomplish.
Yeah. I like what we was talking about internal. You know, a lot of people wait for external forces to motivate them to get things done. You know, somebody else or their job or the environment or the circumstances. And it has to be internally. You know, you have to overcome that mental weakness. And that's how you know, that's an internal thing, because your mind and external forces might not have you do what you know you should be doing, you know, not have you in the right actions that you know are going to produce those results for you. But it's internal, you know, it's that your ability inside of you to overcome what you're feeling, you know, what your brain is telling yourself, that internal strength that's going to allow you to break through any challenges that can stop you from getting the results you want.
Yeah, and this is another excuse people use. Kingdom Wealth Coach chiming in here. A lot of people use this excuse of like, oh, the economy is so bad. Oh, Joe Biden's president. Oh, my boss sucks at work. Whatever. My job is losing sales because of the economy. It's not about the economy. It's about your economy. We can't control the economy. We can't control what Joe Biden's going to do or some war in Israel. Okay. But what we can control is your economy. And I mean, this is one of the best lessons I've ever learned is everything's your fault. Okay. And that's one of the biggest tricks and deceptions our current culture tricks us is to become essentially, that you're the victim. Okay. This victim mentality that the culture pushes on us now is to make you weak. Because if you think you're a victim and that somebody has control over you, you already lost. Everything is your fault. Okay. Once you accept that, it's like you're living in a whole different world. It's like you have a cheat code almost in life once you accept that everything is your fault, because it gets rid of all that blame, all that feeling bad for yourself because of your situation, how you were raised, how you were grown up. Forget all that, guys. Everything is your fault. Accept it, and your life will be way better in the end.
Yep. You got the power to change it.
Reps as it takes. I study as long as it takes. I pay whatever the price is. Why? Because if I start counting the cost, I might quit. I might give up. I might surrender. Don't count the cost. You get to a point where you don't count it. You just do whatever it takes to get whatever you want. Winners win and losers lose. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture.
You got to give up that mediocre part of you. You got to give up this common thinking you got. It's telling you can't do this, that you can't have this, that it's not possible for you. You got to give that up.
And I want to say that there, Ricardo, I thought of that when we were just talking when we stopped, is I can't tell you how many people come to me, whatever it is, if I want to get in shape, Mike, or I want to learn, how to do online businesses and make passive income. And usually they don't last a week. They give up on themselves and they'll come up with all these excuses that they've used before. No matter how much I try, it's like, I can tell I want them to win more than they want to win. And that goes back to what you said about that. It has to be that internal motivation. I can give you the help. I can give you the support. I can be your greatest cheerleader. But in the end, it comes down to what's inside of you and how bad you want it. I can't change that inside of people. So I'll still give it my best. I'll be there to support them, to uplift them, give them a plan, keep them accountable. But sadly, most of the time, they end up giving up because they fall back into exactly what they were thinking about, of like, oh, I had, this didn't work in the past, it can't work for me. And then, they just continue to struggle and they go back to their normal lives of being average and being the gazelle. So today, guys, make that decision of being a lion. Don't count the cost. Already know where you're headed and that you're going to win.
Yeah. Trust the process.
Hey, thank you, Kim. Thank you, everyone, for jumping on. Ruth, Kingdom Wealth Coach. Appreciate your guys' support, and hope you're getting a lot out of this, and you will make that choice to be the gazelle. Not be the gazelle, be the lion this week.
You got to trust yourself. You got to know you came here with the stuff in you. You are a winner. You were born to win. It is your right to win. It is your right to have your dream. You don't get this stuff. You don't get these ideas unless you also have the capacity to make it happen.
Use your gift and become stronger, become better, become faster, become smarter, become more productive. And you know what? You will build a life that says, I told you so, without having to say a fucking word.
Boom.
Right.
That's what it's about, guys. I got goosebumps right now, Ricardo. I'm ready to get in the gym right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's why we do Mindset Mondays to start off the week. And you know, that the whole thing about trusting the processes too is trusting the time. You know, hold on to that feeling that you might have, like Mike talked about, somebody who wants to, you know, make money online and, you know, live a better lifestyle. Well, it's not just, oh, I made a thought today, and then, you know, 3 weeks later. No, you have to hold on to that thought. You have to hold on to that feeling year after year, even if the circumstances, the environment, the conditions that you're in are not reflecting, or you can't see how you're going to be at the end result. You have to hold on to that and know it eventually comes, because even for us, it then, you know, this is over 10 years in the making to get to where we are, you know, get to where I am specifically, well over 10 years in the making, you know, and we're here, and now we're going to a whole nother level. And then, as you can see, watch as we go into 2024, we're going to be on a whole nother level, because once you start to have some success, once you start to see the results, you will start to have a compounding effect. It will start to sort of exponentially grow, you know, but it's first trying to get to that first part. It's like that snowball, you know, that same metaphor you hear, that snowball going down in here. It's a small little snowball, but once it picks up momentum, once it picks up speed, once you got some traction, ain't no stopping you. Ain't no stopping. You're gonna keep on rolling. You're gonna keep on growing. You're gonna keep on multiplying. But you first have to hold on. It might be on your first year. It might be on your third. It might be on your 10th year, right? But when you put it up against the traditional 40-40-40 plan, you know, it's way better for you to go out and chase your dreams, go through the struggles, you know, go through the pain, and then put yourself in your later years or in your retirement or whatever it is, in a place that, you know, a lot of people just hope and wish, but never was able to get done because they didn't have that internal mindset. They didn't have that internal push. They gave up. They accepted mediocrity. You know, they had a normalcy bias, and, you know, they became complacent. They just said, oh, well, you know, they look outside their window, see their neighbors, and their family and their friends is living that way. That's good enough, right? Hold on to whatever it is, you know, especially early on in life. Usually when you're younger, that's when you have all these dreams and goals and aspirations coming out of high school, college. You're going to do this and do that. And then you find yourself 30, 40, just working a job. But it's still not too late. It's never too late, especially in these times, folks. It's something really electrifying in these times right now that's really pulling things together. But it all starts with your mindset. All starts with your mindset. And then an internal push.
Yeah, I like what you said there, Ricardo, is once people get to a certain age, they're very hard to change. And we just really want to encourage you guys, no matter where you're at, especially with your finances, is we have the solutions. You know, this is why we partnered with Smart Finance, and we're so excited about getting as many people to financial freedom as possible. So we're going live every day at noon, Monday through Friday until December, to just continue to encourage you guys, to help you in any way possible, whether it's with your mindset, new technology, wealth, teaching you guys how to trade, and then giving you, you know, that different perspective on Freedom Friday. So, guys, we just did an interview with one of the vendors that Smart Finance uses. We're going to be releasing that this week. You're definitely going to want to check it out. It's going to save you guys tons of money on your healthcare. And I'm excited to bring this to the community. So, guys, whether it's debt, credit, you know, how to save towards a plan, save money on health insurance, all the solutions are inside of Smart Finance. So make sure you get inside the app. And oh, good, Ricardo pulled that up.
Yeah.
So yeah, whether it's credit, taxes, legal assistance. I know a lot of people don't take action on certain things because they're, you know, they don't want to pay the whatever $300 an hour it costs, you know, $100 an email to send to a lawyer. We have that covered. If you have a business or an LLC, BizPro has essentially everything you need for the success of your company. So again, we're going to continue to bring these to the forefront to help our community, to help more people.
Yeah. I mean, folks, this is why we started the 90-day run. The videos that you're seeing us put out content now, because this suite of services and solutions for your financial situation holistically is so phenomenal. It's only $60. I just start out with the cost and let people know ahead of time, because a lot of times you want people to wait and see, well, what's the value? Because it could be exciting either way. But I'm just telling you, $60, no contract, okay, $60 a month, and you're talking about Credit Pro, Debt Tax Pro, Debt Pro, Health Pro, Save Pro, Legal Pro, Biz Pro. and the suite of services, and we have plenty of videos on it. You guys can check it out. We're going to do some more presentations on them, of course. And of course, they're in the Runners app. Make sure you guys get inside the Runners app. But this is, to complete everything that you're doing and to protect yourself from potential circumstances and event that can come up in your life financially. Because once you have a team, if you don't have a team right now, you need a team. You need a team of legal team. You need a credit team. You need a tax team. You need a debt elimination team. Okay, you need these solutions that they're offering. And let me say this to you. If you already have a legal team, tax team, debt team, credit team, okay, you need to get Smart Finance just to make sure that you got the best legal team, that they gave you the best, the best services, Debt Pro. You need to make sure that you have the best debt solution strategy for you to eliminate your debt. If you have debt, which most people do, and you don't have a team, you don't have a solution, you don't have a strategy, you don't have a systematic plan of eliminating that debt, you need to go ahead and take $60, get Smart Finance, talk to the Debt Pro team. If you have some tax issues, even if you don't have tax issues, if you've been working your job and you have not adjusted your W-4 every year since you've adjusted your job, you've probably left money on the table. There's money that you could actually be getting on your paycheck that you're not getting because you didn't properly adjust your W-4. Or maybe a few years ago, you didn't realize because of COVID, there was some benefits and some changes to the tax system. And right now, there's some money just waiting for you to claim, but you didn't file your taxes properly. You need to go talk to the tax professionals just to make sure. It's a checkup. Even right now with credit, I'm telling you some stuff coming, just in the economy in general. There's a lot of uncertainty going on, okay? A lot of people are saying that we're going into a recession. You want to make sure that you have a lot of these things taken care of before that times come, because we're in a situation that's way worse than 2008. And a lot of people would have been able to keep their home if they made an extra $500 a month. A lot of people would have been able to keep their home if they reduced some of their debt, get their DTI down, or just had some legal services to help make sure that they weren't being taken advantage of. Okay, a lot of businesses would have benefited from loans and business services. Okay, and so for $60, it's a no-brainer. Everything that we have been running with, if you guys are not in Smart Finance, I don't know what to tell you. I really almost would be like disappointed, because this is probably the most affordable service I've ever seen with so mumuch value, and it's no contract, $60 one time. Pay the $60, get the checkup. But I think the value is there that you're going to keep it. But you first have to say, you first have to do it. A lot of times we don't want to do this stuff. We got to look at paperwork, and you got to start, you got to get serious. You got to slow down, and you got to look at stuff. But trust me, it'll be one of the best things that you will do closing out 2023, going into 2024, because at least you have a backup. You have a solution. You have a plan. You have a team. So it's so important that people take advantage of Smart Finance. That's why we're on this 90-day run with the Smart Finance team. Look, folks, it's our time. It's your time. Take advantage.
100%, man. And I'm the ability to make extra income inside of Smart Finance is unbelievable. Okay. So those of you that are already with us in Smart Finance, we're going to be talking about that this week after we just met with the health matching account, one of their officers. So if you
wait till I see that video. That HMA video is fire. Okay.
Yeah.
We're always bringing real solutions. And the thing is that you don't want to come to a situation where you have to liquidate your assets. Okay. We holding on to cryptos backed by commodities. A lot of big news. Get excited in November for debt. Okay. A lot of tokens are getting ready to break out here. Trust is buying. A lot of good news coming out towards the end of the month. But same thing with your silver and gold. Okay. It's just going to be a matter of time before, you're going to have to sell your silver and gold if you don't have your house in order, because the fact is you're going to try to maintain your status of living. You're going to try to maintain, pay your bills, make sure that you can, provide for yourself and your family. And if you come down to it, you're going to sell your silver. You're going to sell your gold. You're going to sell your XRP, your XLM, your XDC. You're going to sell it because you need it right now. But we want to make sure that the best that we can provide solutions that will keep you out of that scenario. And that's why we love Smart Finance so much. But yeah, folks, this is going to be an exciting close to October, and going into November. I think it's going to be very exciting, very, very exciting times going into November. A lot of big news coming out.
All right. Well, that is it for today, guys. If you want to get involved with anything we're doing or check it out more, links down below in the description on Facebook or YouTube, runwithrick.com or richdaddy.org for myself. All right. We will see you guys tomorrow at noon for Tech Tuesday. Lace up.
Peace.